What is going on, Wolfpack Nation? Thank you all so much for tuning in with us. So excited tonight as we got a big match coming up, NC State versus Pitt, and obviously got myself, got Greg Haas, Pac Fan Nova here with us, and also joined by one of NC State Wrestling's biggest fans, Chuck Coates, and also to former NC State wrestler Tommy Gann. So Tommy, Chuck, thanks so much for joining us, y'all.
No problem, man. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, I know Chuck's been dealing with a little bit of internet issues, but we're going through. But yeah, Tommy. So real quick before we get rolling here, where are you at these days? Are you in California with Michael, or are you in North Carolina still?
No, I'm still in North Carolina. I'm actually up in New York right now, hanging out with some
Good
family.
deal.
But I'm still training full time at NC State.
Good for you, man. Good for you. So you seen Pop and the boys recently?
Every day, man. I was just in there with the guys Thursday before I left.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, let me tell you. I mean, obviously, I think that this year's team is looking probably as strongest that Pop has ever had. Honestly, it looks like a heck of a lineup this year. So I mean, kind of before the match starts here, kind of break us down. Like who's been some of the guys that have impressed you the most? I mean, I think like and Ed Scott's a guy that has really impressed me the most. Obviously, pinning against #1 Iowa is always impressive, but what else stands out to you?
Oh, I would have to say Ed and Trumbull, and I knew those guys would be good from the body of work they put in last summer, and just seeing them in the room day to day. Like
Yep.
it's nothing like having that firsthand perspective, but the
Yep.
level that Ed's wrestled to, man, and Trumbull, that's definitely impressed me, man. Those
Yeah.
kids are good, man. Future's
Yep.
bright.
Oh yeah, no kidding. So make sure for those who are tuning in, make sure again to send us the comments. Give us a what's up, or give us your thoughts on tonight's match. Obviously, a big one. I mean, I think that one of the things that's really cool, and Tommy, maybe you can talk a little bit about this as well. But there's no doubt that over the years, the ACC's gotten more and more competitive when it comes to wrestling, and now like every single match is not necessarily a gimme. I mean, it's a like
Mm-hmm.
a team like Pitt. Who's got some wrestlers that can easily compete with us. And, obviously, unfortunately, Carolina's competitive and Virginia and Virginia Tech are getting up there. So, it's a big match tonight. Again, I mean, obviously, unfortunately, we're in the driver's seat by default because of Virginia Tech forfeit. But, we'll take it. We'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's funny that you say that. Once again, I'm impressed, man, because I remember where the ACC was when I was wrestling there, man. We were bottom two, I think. Maryland was first, and Maryland wasn't really that good, to be honest. And not to kind of shed light on anything they've done, but they weren't that good at that time. But just seeing Virginia Tech, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, all creeping into that top 25, man, the proof's in the pudding right there. Like every match in the ACC is tough right now. And even when I think when I graduated, we had 5 qualifiers at my weight. So that says it all right there. 5 schools,
Exactly.
5 qualifiers.
Exactly. And Chuck, can you hear us right now? Guess not. So Greg, so I'll put the highlight on you. Obviously, and Tommy, I don't know if you know this or not, but Greg attended his first match. Who did we go against again?
You went against? That was Virginia.
Virginia. Right.
Well, last week.
So
yeah.
Oh,
really?
First one.
How'd you like it?
So it was awesome. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm a newbie. I've probably only watched maybe 6 or 8 state matches over the years. But anything with excitement, I'm all in. And it was really cool. I saw that was the 6th largest attendance. So it was a good duel to go to see the atmosphere. So I loved it. I mean, I'm here tonight watching it, so it was really cool. Yeah.
Yep.
That's interesting that you say that though, man, because I didn't think Virginia would be that good of a turnout. I mean, not to talk bad about anybody or anything like that, but I just didn't expect as big as a fan base that we got that time.
Well, I think we were just hungry to get to a match since the first one, the Duke one was away, the Virginia Tech original got canceled, so I think people just wanted to get out and see some state wrestling. So, but yeah, it was an awesome match. I mean, we dominated from the start. The one loss that we did have was a surprise, but I was listening to the Pack Mentality podcast the other day, and Pop, and I didn't know this, obviously being a newbie, but he was just saying the way Scott was going after it, he had so much riding time that he used up a lot of his energy doing that. So So that was good insight for me, being a new person, never having, like seen it. Cause I mean, he was dominating that match. And so,
he was.
So for me, it made complete sense. I was like, okay, so now I'm like started listening to the podcast, and I'm trying to learn on the fly, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing about wrestling too, man. You gotta know when to do what. You know what I mean? Like, you can't gas yourself out trying to pin a guy or trying to hold a guy down and constantly trying to take a guy down. You got to kind of figure things out. But the good thing about it, though, that's not the national tournament, so that's always a positive thing. You get those early losses and kinks out of your armor before you get to that big stage.
Yeah, definitely learning opportunity for him. I mean, he's still a young kid, in the program, so that's a good lesson.
Well, and let me ask you this too, Tommy, because one of the things that definitely impressed me the most about Ed is obviously in the Iowa match. Obviously a tough loss for sure. Because I mean, I think that all state fans, even though they may be a little bit biased, I'm sure even you as well, that probably saw the defensive pin, by Ryan Jack. I mean, you can't go back, you can't review it. I get it. So, because there's no way to get a camera on that. But, to see a guy like Ed Scott again, who was, a youngin, who really stepped up to the plate and made a play or made an impact when we needed it the most. Because obviously, pretty much the entire team and the fans were kind of had a lot of wind out of the sails when we didn't get that call. And so for Ed, to step up and, get a pin to kind of get us back, into the race. I think, I mean, when you're wrestling, I mean, do you think about stuff like that? Like thinking like, okay, I need to come through, not just, from a team points perspective, but from like a momentum perspective. Like, that was a big pin, honestly, for the rest of the match.
Yeah, I think so, man. And that's what I'm saying. That speaks to his character, to his fight, to his will, and all of that. Because I remember specifically when we were wrestling Oklahoma State out in Oklahoma in 2016, I believe, my senior year. Same situation for me. Like, I think we lost 149, we won 141. We were basically tied with Oklahoma State, and I knew that I had to go out there and kind of score some bonus points, which I ended up doing. But I think that speaks to your character, your work ethic, and your will. And I think that's like fire, man. Once you catch on fire like that, it's hard to beat a team like that, especially when you got young guys doing it. So it's not like Ed's a fifth-year senior, fourth-year senior. He's doing that as a sophomore, freshman. You know what I mean? So that gets dangerous. And even Ryan, man. Those guys can wrestle, man.
No kidding. You're not wrong. And also too, Tommy. So one of our viewers commented. Ted Carrera said, "Your old fan from the 2015 Southern Scuffle days here. Very good to see / hear you. Stay strong." So got a little shout out from Ted there. But
hey, appreciate it, man.
What is SWWF? Where is that at? I'm not. He said
SWWF. Not sure actually. Well, we'll get him to comment on that.
Yeah, please do. I'm just curious.
Yeah. He also said, sign of ACC ascendancy in the wrestling hierarchy. Our bottom two teams this year won't get 25 match wins in ACC action this season, yet both UVA and Duke can, and probably will finish 25 to 30th at NCAAs. Yeah, I mean, again, it's and that's kind of one of the biggest reasons, honestly. I was really disappointed. Okay, he said Seminole Wolfpack wrestling fan. Okay, that's what it means. Okay,
thanks.
Okay, so it goes, obviously Virginia Tech. There's so many great matchups. I mean, pretty much, I think almost every single weight class is like a top 10 matchup in their weight class. So, I mean, it's it's unfortunate, obviously, that we have to watch it as a non-conference matchup, but just it doesn't have the same the same weight to it, because obviously usually it really determines the regular season ACC champion, and so now that's kind of lost. But I mean, it's kind of like you'd rather have 50% of something than nothing at all, so we'll take it. So it'll be a great.
I think too, man. I think too. Anytime, I think just wrestling in general, we're all competitors, man. So I don't think. The title being on the line takes away from any of the competition in any of the matches. I think everybody's still going to come out and compete. So I don't know, but that's what I'm hoping for and looking forward to. That's sure.
If nothing else, it's a good tune-up, right? Though, I mean, it'll get them ready for the ACC tournament. So,
well, it's a great measuring stick of where we stand. So,
yeah.
Chuck, you hear us?
I hear you fine. I've got my wife's. Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Hey, I think we have something here. You doing good, Tommy? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. I can't complain.
Never forget Dorton Arena, man. You guys, we were using Dorton for renovations. You guys brought the house down against Carolina. Man, with 3,000 people. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. I still got the picture in my man cave, of the whole team gathered around.
I want to see it.
All right, I have to get you a copy of it. It's Shane's in the front. He was there, and we had the wolf, and it was just a good time, man. That was awesome.
That's funny to think about too. We weren't even getting my first year we weren't getting 50 fans. So to put 3,000 in Dorton is crazy, man. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah. Well, and again, I think it says
side was full.
I think it says a lot about Wolfpack Nation, obviously, but yeah, I mean, again, it just says a lot in terms of but also too a lot towards what not only Coach Pop but also Coach Hall, I would say, are doing really for wrestling in this area. I truly just say, as much credit as you give Pop, I give it just as much to Coach Hall, because again, I've said it before that he could easily go to pretty much any power, any wrestling program out there, and they would love to have him as a head coach. And so for him to stick around and buy into what we have here in Raleigh and buy into what Coach Pop is building, says a lot. Because I definitely do think, not necessarily say that if we lost Coach Hall it would really affect much, but it'd be a hit. Let's be real, it'd be a hit. He is that good of an assistant coach.
Of course, I think he's one of the best assistants in the country. But yeah, like you said, man, it would definitely be impactful to lose him. I hope I'm sure we won't, but
I'm hoping not. I know. I'm knocking on wood over here.
We need him. Yes, sir.
We do need him. We need him.
So no I have a question. Again, me being a novice, how are we looking and how are we set up for the future? I know we've got some young kids, but I know we've got a lot of super seniors on this squad that came back to try to go for that national championship, either for individual or team. I'm sure team first, then individual. But how are we looking moving forward in the next couple of years?
I think we're looking bright. Our future's bright, man. We just got, I think, a top 3 recruiting class coming in 22 or 23. I think either or. I think both classes are really good. I know for a fact we just got a recruit from Illinois. He's number 1 at 126, I believe. Guy named Vincent Robinson. So, when you continue to build and rebuild and just reload every year like that, man, it's going to be hard to beat us and to compete with us consistently, especially for the ACC.
But gotcha.
Even at nationals, though, I think we're constantly climbing that rank.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. No, I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm just trying to learn this stuff, so I don't.
Well,
and here's the other thing I find, and maybe you guys can get me smart on this, is just trying to find good sources out there for tracking this information. It's not like football where it's all over the place, or basketball. I feel like you do have to do some digging and find good either websites or Twitter accounts or whatever like that. Other than state wrestling, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The one site I know of, and Tommy, let me know if but Flow Wrestling, FLO Wrestling is usually
Flow Wrestling
is usually the one to go towards, really. But it's unfortunately kind of one of those things that it's not as easy to find information. You do really have to kind of dig to find it. But the one point I want to say too, Greg, towards your point of where do we stand, is I remember a couple years ago, like 3-4 years ago at least, that we were really starting to click, move our way up, and Coach Pop, there was somebody that commented or shout out to him saying, hey, Coach Pop, don't leave us for one of the big guys. If an opportunity comes up at Penn State or whatever, don't leave us, and don't leave for one of the powerhouses. And then he basically commented back saying, we are a powerhouse, we are one of these guys, I'm not going to leave because it's just going sideways at this point. It's not going up, which I'm like, that says a lot. So, and because again, one thing I love too with Coach Pop is, again, he's a young cat. He's an energetic cat. I love watching him on the sidelines. Or mat side, whatever it's called.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But his energy is unreal. So, I think he connects with the guys well. And I think that he's one of the guys, that I think that's the biggest thing I love about him is, I mean, he literally is one of them. And because one thing too I love about wrestling, which you don't see with any other sport, is when in practices I've seen multiple videos, and almost all of them, all the coaching staff also has their wrestling shoes on. They have their sweatpants on, like they're ready to go, bow out, with these guys, just like the players or just like the wrestlers are. So you don't see that with any other sport. You don't see Dave Doran wearing, a football helmet ready to go, crack somebody. You don't see, in basketball him have, Keith having his shorts up. Like, but in wrestling you do. It's like, okay, you want to go, let's go. Like it's that's one thing, my favorite things about it, honestly.
That's the great thing about wrestling too. Coaches are in there every day, man. Every day they're wrestling. Pat's the only one doesn't wrestle anymore, but he wrestled around with Gwizdowski when I was there. Him and Gwiz got a few scraps in.
How did that go?
And to answer your question, I honestly don't remember. I think Pat held him down one time, once or twice, something like that.
Gotcha. That's
but
cool.
To answer your question too, Greg, Intermat is another one.
Okay.
So Intermat, Full Wrestling, and
that's it.
Matt Scouts on Twitter.
Okay. Cool.
That's a guy named Willie Saylor. He covers a lot of high school, college, and middle school wrestling, everything. He does it all.
That's awesome. All right, cool. I'll definitely check those out. One of the things I found kind of cool when I was crash coursing this week for this watch party, because if I'm going to do this, I don't want to look silly, but I didn't realize we came after Pop a couple of times. I guess he turned us down initially. And so they had to come back at him a second time when they were trying to recruit him to leave Binghamton, I think is where he was at before. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So I'm definitely glad that someone worked him down and got him on staff, because it definitely, just looking at records and doing. And it was just data that I was looking at, right? So no real context, but I mean, it's night and day from like the 5 years before he got here and the 5 years after he's been here. So hats off to him and his staff, what they're doing. And as a fan from afar, I'm definitely appreciative of everything that they're doing.
Yep. And one thing too I want to go say is we're rolling here with Camacho, number 14 in the country, going against Curry of Pitt, number 30 in the country. So we are officially underway here, rocking and rolling. But yeah, and one thing too that was mentioned in the comments is that, unfortunately Poland is not with the team anymore. Did speak a little bit to Coach Hall on it. Didn't really say much, but just said that it was a mix of injuries and just, other stuff that, just wasn't really shared, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. But again, at the end of the day, it's not like we're hurting in the 125, 133 range. So it's not a huge, it was more a big loss for those who have seen him on his wrestling videos back in the day, where he was the little kid with the mohawk, and he was like a beast. It was like, man, that kid is unreal, but it is what it is. So,
I used to call him Headlock Steve, but I mean, that's the unfortunate part of D1 wrestling, man. And wrestling just in general, man. Sometimes people aren't aren't a good fit, And
that's right.
Just gotta wish each other the best.
Yep. No, I mean, it didn't seem like anything like necessarily like booting him out or anything like that. It was just injuries, and like you were saying, Tommy, just wasn't a fit, and so and that's okay. Again, it's not a huge thing. And all right, there we go. Finally, man, 2 minutes in, and 125, and we finally got our first takedown. Took forever, but finally got it. 2-0 here with less than a minute to go. So Tommy, let me ask you this. So I see that Pitt's got their setup right now where they pretty much have it's dark everywhere except for the mat. Does that play any kind of difference at all? Like, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I mean, because now you're seeing like a lot more of your shadow. It's obviously you don't have as much vision because there's not much light going around. I mean, does that really play that much of a factor, or am I kind of overdoing it a little bit?
I mean, I guess it just kind of depends on the wrestler. Like, when I think about myself, I was always so dialed in to where no outside factors kind of played a role in what went on out there. It's
right.
Like you're warming up before you listen to your music, talking to your coach or whatever, and when you go out there, it's just pure bliss, like silence almost. You don't even really hear anything other than your coach. So I don't know.
Exactly.
I guess it depends on the guy.
Okay, gotcha. We'll see if Camacho can get an escape here before the end of the first period. Nope. Dang. All right. Well, not a huge loss here. Pretty much back to tied here.
Should get an early point, right? Should get an early point getting out of it, right?
What do you mean early point?
Well, just the escape. Like he should get a point here pretty quickly.
Well, hopefully, because the hope was by the end of the first period that he could escape and get it to 5-4.
Right.
But he didn't. That's okay. So yeah, it looks like Camacho is starting with down. So yeah, if he gets out of here, he'll get the escape. So now it's 5-4. Less than 2 minutes left. And Tommy, are you watching it right now too?
Well, I'm not. I only have my phone on me up here, so that's unfortunate. But I'm sure you guys will fill me in.
Yeah, no, for sure. So and keep in mind too that I know with yeah, we'll just keep you updated. We'll just do it that way. Yeah. So but anyway, so are you originally from New York, born and raised?
No, I'm from Illinois. I just have family up here. This is where my dad's from, actually.
I got you.
If it wasn't in Illinois, I would have been in New York.
I got
you. State wrestling kid, I guess, or high school wrestling kid.
I got you.
Where you from? Are you from North Carolina originally?
Oh, born and raised, man. Born and raised.
What city?
Well, born in Cary, and then lived in Apex most of my life. So,
NC State.
Oh yeah, I came out of the womb with the wolf hand in the air. So that's all I like to say.
There you go.
So yeah, no, pretty much my entire family at one point or another worked in athletics, and I actually still have an uncle that works in athletics. So yeah, no, there's the NC State love goes long, and I mean, like, if you asked my wife or asked anybody in my family, they would tell you that over half my wardrobe is NC State stuff. So
let's go. What about you, Greg? Where are you from?
So originally I'm from Florida.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've lived most of my life in Virginia, and then a few years in Maryland. So yeah, but my dad's side of the family is from the Raleigh Apex area. So just like Leighton, we have a lot of family working at State and all that stuff. So I came out. I started walking with wolfies in the air, whereas Leighton came out with the wolfies. So, yeah, big. I'm like Leighton. I probably have 3/4 of my wardrobe NC State stuff. In fact, I wear a State polo to work every day when I'm in the office. I'm actually dealing with a broken leg right now still. So, I actually broke that at the Carolina football game. So,
still dealing with it.
Yeah, I'm walking, and I start PT on Monday, so that's exciting. So hopefully in about 4 weeks I'll be out of the boot. But all right. So you asked us about our NC State fandom. Why NC State for you? Like what brought you down here? Or
man, I was Raleigh? Just gonna say I'm late to the party, I guess, because I became an NC State fan, or I guess fan, alum, all that good stuff at 18. So I actually kind of like Carolina, to be honest with you, before I came down to North Carolina, because I didn't even know it existed, because we're so far removed from everything in the middle of the country. So I didn't know. But now, since I wore that red and white, man, wouldn't trade it for the world, man. And I definitely feel I'm part of the family. Well, I am.
I love it.
But
no, you are part of the family, man.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're more. I mean, Leighton graduated. I didn't go to State, but I mean, you were a uniform, so you're way into it. So yeah, we're glad you're here, man.
Yeah,
sure, I appreciate it. Glad to be here.
So while we were talking, Tommy, so Camacho got takedown. He got 4 near fall points. So he's up 13 to 6 now. 13-6 with less than 40 seconds left. So got it well in hand. Just got to keep it going. See if we can get a major decision here. Get one more takedown. Get into it. But
how much time is left?
Less than 30 seconds. Okay. And Pitt just got a stall, so it's 14-6 now.
Yep.
So that's major decision territory, right?
Yes, sir. There it is.
Points. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the riding point is secured. So as long as Pitt doesn't get a takedown, which they just got a stalemate, so they're going to go neutral with 9 seconds left.
Yep. I got it just ending 15-6.
Okay. Yeah, 15-6.
I might be a few seconds ahead of you.
Yep. 15-6. So great start there. Obviously, a major decision against a top 30 opponent. Yeah, again, I think Camacho is one of those guys, man, that I mean, the sky's the limit for the kid, really. And I think he's just going to get better and better as the years go. But so again, I mean, just obviously impressive. I think honestly, one of the monkeys that I want him to get off his back this year is when we go against Virginia Tech, because I know that obviously he's got some beef when it comes to Virginia Tech and in the 125 weight class. So I think he's gonna I think he's gonna look to absolutely get even this year. Mm-hmm. Absolutely get even.
Give me the 5-second fill in on that.
So last year in the regular season, we were at Virginia Tech, and it came down to the 125 winner take all, and Virginia Tech won on like a last second takedown.
I remember that. I did see that. I just didn't know who the wrestler was, but I definitely saw that. Okay.
Yeah. And then he also beat Camacho in the tournament as well. So
I didn't watch that tournament, unfortunately. I'm going to the tournament this year. Yes.
Oh, cool.
That's right. Yeah. It's up or down in Charlottesville for me. Up for Charlottesville for you guys, but down for me. So it's about an hour and a half. I can make it a day trip depending on the time. So I'm sure it'll be a daytime event.
Yeah. So. My wife gives me crap all the time for saying down, hey, I'm coming down to see you when it's like, Virginia. I'm like,
when it's up.
Whatever, like, I mean, technically it's actually like, I know it's only up on a map, but technically you're not going up to go to Virginia or going sideways, but that's okay.
Hey, so you gotta win some, you gotta lose some.
That's right. Gotta pick your battles.
I was going to say pick your battles.
Pick your battles. So now we got number 14 Kyle Orion versus number 9 Filippi.
I like this matchup for him.
Yep. So top 15 matchup. It's still 0-0, a minute and a half left. Kai's 12-1, 6-1 in duels as a COVID freshman, I guess is technically what it's called.
Yeah, COVID freshman.
So yeah, I mean, again, definitely one of the guys that should be a bright future point for this team as well. So, and because again, keep in mind too with Trent is that technically with Trent, you still got 2 more years left with him. So, and Ted says, isn't it Orini? Is it Orini, Tommy, or is it Orion?
I'm not sure, man.
I think it's Orini.
Orini.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was
Orini.
I remember the announcement.
Right.
Appreciate it, Ted. Appreciate that, Ted. And appreciate and apologies, Kai, for listening to this. Or afterwards, obviously.
Yeah,
afterwards.
the replay.
Not right now. The replay.
He's a really good multitasker if he can do this too.
Yeah.
He's a tattooer too, so he does a lot of things.
He is.
Jack of all trades.
Ooh, I like it. Looks like Filippi is trying to turn Kai right now. Still 0-0, 30 seconds left. And Filippi, they just showed, is a 3-time NCAA qualifier. So definitely tough matchup for Kai. But it's a great, what's the word? But it's a great measuring stick for him. To see where he kind of stands.
Yeah.
Playing with house money, right?
Playing with house money. You're gonna have to beat if you want to place at nationals too. So
exactly,
very good gauge.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right,
5 seconds left. Still nothing.
Oh,
okay.
I got you.
What are you doing, Greg?
You, man. I'm on your login, man.
I know.
Maybe I'm slowing you down.
No, well, and because that's one thing too, Tommy, that we've been trying to figure out with these live streams is we try to watch them on the same program at least, so that way we don't get like a 15-second difference. Hopefully it's like a couple second difference instead of a 15-second difference, but. Anyway, so yeah, Chuck just messaged in, watching you guys. Sorry, my wife blames old phone. Need to upgrade, I guess.
No. Yeah, so Chuck's problem is he lives way out in the country. We got married in the same town he lives in, so he's in the country, man. You need to get that 5G out there.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you gotta upgrade for sure.
So okay, so
right. Pitt just got a point.
Pitch got an escape point. Yeah. Starting second.
Third period.
So
no,
second period. Started second period.
Okay.
We're about 15 seconds into it.
More than that, almost 30 seconds in.
Is it 30 seconds? Okay.
Yeah. Chuck said facts, by the way, Greg.
My
man. It's beautiful out there, though. I mean, that's why we got married. It was so pretty out there.
Yeah.
It's not why we got married. It's why we got married there. I guess that's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
By the way, can I do a quick shout out? Happy birthday to my wife. She turned 40, so good for her.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
happy birthday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's
Happy
no longer
birthday.
in the 30-something club. Yep.
Oh man, man. We got an interesting little situation here. Okay, Kai was going for a headlock there, but it looked really awkward. He was like standing up, like trying to put his arm over Filippi's head. That was kind of funny looking. But yeah, we got less than a minute here. 50 seconds left. 45 probably for Greg. But yeah, man, I'm surprised by how low scoring it is with, almost at the end of the second period. It's only 1-0. Oh man, Filippi's got the leg. He's got to get out of it.
I was gonna say Filippi wrestles that style too, man.
Yeah,
kind of slow pace.
No.
He's doing a good job.
Good.
No, he's doing good.
Wow, great fight.
He's good.
Great fight. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he fought himself out of bounds. Yeah. He came.
Nice.
He was
job,
down to one leg, and he was just, man, that's some leg strength right there. Holy cow.
Yeah. Well, and at one point too, it looked like he was setting up for a cradle too, because he was trying to, because obviously he's got his leg and he was trying to put his other arm around the head and set up for a cradle there. So it definitely could have ended a whole lot worse than that. But yeah, definitely get out, get neutral here at the end. Now we're at the end of the second period. So heading to the third. Kai will be on the bottom, down 1-0. So hopefully we'll tie it up right here. And Ted, by the way, Greg says happy birthday to your wife. So appreciate that, Ted. And then Ted also said that 133 in the ACC this year is very, very tough. And yes, you are 100%. I could argue that probably 133 is probably one of the tough. I would say arguably the toughest weight class. But I know the ACC overall from top to bottom this year is really good. But because one of the things too, and Tommy, that's really interesting about this year in NCAA wrestling is that every single NCAA champion last year in every weight class came back this year. So there's really not one single NCAA champion that graduated or left the program. Every single one of them came back, which is unreal. So
that's that's that COVID for you though, man. Different.
That's right.
Vibe now, different vibe. You got 7-year seniors, 8-year seniors. I think Michich was in college for. I could have sworn he wrestled with me. I was like, man.
Kai's had a heck of a time getting out of this.
Yeah. He's trying not to set up here. Yeah. Great battle by Kai. But yeah, definitely need to try and get out of here soon if we can.
Yeah, if he wants a chance.
Yeah, but definitely don't want to give that riding time point. At least try and go to overtime.
He's down 1-0, right?
He's down 1-0, but now Filippi's got him pretty pinned.
Yeah,
he's face down on the mat right now. Yeah, he's been riding it for about a minute and a half.
There he goes.
What do you?
Oh, sorry. I'll wait 4 seconds before I say something, Leighton.
Hey, great escape. Okay, but now he's got him over a minute riding time, so he needs to take down.
Yep.
So now Arini needs to take down.
Ah, that hurt. Dang it. Sorry, I'll wait.
Oh, take down. Yeah.
I think I'm on your.
Oh,
I think Leighton's the only one that's behind.
Oh, come on.
Hey, I'm not saying anything, man.
All right, I'm gonna reload. Okay. All right.
Well, we lost that one 4-1. So.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Not the end of the world.
That's the thing too, man. When you can wrestle one of their best guys and only lose by a few points too, that's momentum in itself. Because that guy, you got to be looking to major our guy. You know what I mean? If you're top 10 in the country, 3-time NCAA qualifier, to be looking to major our guy. So
if you want to give your team a chance, right?
Right. Exactly. Because without that, slim to none chance that they beat us. There's got to be some upsets.
Yep. So I'm assuming, Tommy, that we got you on the TV now. You watching on TV now?
Yeah, I came upstairs. I didn't know it was on up here. So.
Oh yeah, ACC Network. Yeah, that's the one thing that they've.
Awesome. Good. Yeah. So
think they're on
so now we got my boy Ryan Jack coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan Jack coming up.
141.
Let's go.
Do you know if they're taking the intermission at 57 or are they going straight through it?
So I don't know that, but so fill me in. So like, because I know there is a halftime usually with in wrestling, but it's not like necessarily like a timed halftime, correct? It's just kind of more flow, kind of go with the flow kind of deal. Is that kind of how it is, or?
I think it's like 15 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think something like that. But I think
there wasn't one for Virginia. Yeah, because there wasn't one for Virginia.
They kind of rolled.
Yeah, that was it was done in 2 hours.
If both coaches agree.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ted said after 157.
After 157, there's an intermission. Okay.
All right. I don't remember one for Virginia, but I don't know. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. It kind of rolled into it.
They went straight through.
Yeah, I think they went straight through it.
I think it's better that way too, man. You kind of get everybody out of there a little bit earlier than expected.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. So now we got number 21 Ryan Jack versus number 8 Cole Matthews. So interesting little matchup here.
Yeah, this will be a good one. Cole's older brother actually went to NC State for like a year or two. So this will be a good one.
Cool.
And he's a tough kid. Really tough kid.
Good.
But hey, you know what, man? Go Pack, baby. You know what I'm
Yes, sir, Tommy. I love it. And Chuck also said, Tommy, that Arini has a bright future. And yeah, I mean, again, for being a COVID freshman, and being number 14 and being 12-1, super impressive. Because I mean, so let me ask you this, Tommy: how much of a jump would you say there is between high school wrestling and college? And college, I mean, is it just as big as if you were playing football or these others, or would you say it's maybe not as evident of a jump?
Man, I think it's a massive jump, man. A massive jump. Because I got to think about like when me and my recruiting class made it into college, like you got state champs that are kind of getting their butts handed to them. First week, first month, first 3 months of practice by guys that are 500. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just for me. That was my experience. That was my personal experience when I got to NC State. Like you got PA state champs getting beat by guys that are 12-12 on our team because our team wasn't that good then, but that just goes to show you like there's a big jump in levels. Not to say that those guys can't get to that level, catch up with those guys eventually, but just going from high school to college is a huge change. Yeah. I mean, even the first period, man, it's 2-2-2 in high schools. So that 3-2-2, different ball game, man, different beast.
That's true. That's true.
Interesting. That's interesting.
And by the way, Tommy, so Jesse Esselman said that his favorite Tommy Gant takedown was the Super Duck versus Iowa your senior year. So
I remember it got a little chippy. A bang hand fight. I was like, nope. That was fun though, man. That was quite the experience wrestling in Carver, man. Especially beating those guys too.
Yeah.
Iowa's always tough. I mean, we should have beat them this year too, man. Not to keep hitting on that, but you mentioned it earlier. And I was like, man, Ryan had him pinned, man. You see that called so many times at NCAA, like it's not even funny.
Well, and you see too, Tommy, that so I actually tweeted out a video of the series and basically saying, that and there was somebody too that actually took a picture of the Iowa guy with both of his shoulder blades on the mat, and the Iowa wrestler actually commented back and was like saying like, oh, thank goodness you're not a referee, like you can't look at a pin by by a picture, you got to look at it by video. I'm like, okay, well I showed it to you by video and I'm showing you a picture, like it was clear as day. You're like you literally put your head back. Like it was a pin, so whatever. It's all good.
Was it? There was just controversy. Oh, go ahead, Tommy, sir.
No, you can go ahead, Greg. You can go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, wasn't there controversy again at Iowa the other day against Wisconsin? Like
was there?
I'm pretty sure I saw something really, really chippy. And I'm not really sure. Let me see if I can find it. But it was not good. Like it was an ugly scene.
Well, the only thing which I know,
that's the thing too, man.
I think it was. I think it was
delusional at times, man.
So I think what it was one of the
opinion.
Wisconsin wrestlers got into it with the fans because I think they were hurling some racial slurs at his family or something like that in the stands.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was Gomez. Yeah. Yep, that was Gomez.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And stuff
yeah,
that's unfortunate, man. But I mean, what are you gonna do about it, man? You gotta kind of keep moving forward and accept the apology. You know what I mean? But you gotta be willing to do that. I think that's how we get to a better place as a nation, as a community.
Absolutely.
All of that. You know?
He was fine with the fans just kind of chirping at him, but then when he said when they got involved his family, and I said I ain't got no problem with that. Like that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
You paid your money, cheer your team on, but don't be disrespectful.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's what they're known for. Like Iowa fans get rowdy in there. Not to say that it's fair game, but
no,
that's what they're known for. You gotta expect that. But I think when it gets to the slurs, then that's too far at that point. Way too far.
Yeah, agreed.
Just leave it. But leave it on the mat. Leave it to wrestling. You know.
When you got nothing else going on for you because you live in Iowa, I mean, not to excuse it, but I've driven through Iowa and been to the Corn Palace. It ain't nothing to brag about.
Hey, you telling me, man? I'm from Southern Illinois, man.
Okay,
That's why I got out of there.
So you know.
Yeah,
East Coast boy now.
We're at in Southern Illinois.
Centerville, Illinois. I went to Cahokia High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had some ex-family
right there on the Mississippi, man.
Yep. I had some ex-family.
You said you had family that
ex-family.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember flying into whatever little town it was. It was a little prop plane that I had to fly in on, and they literally asked me how much I weighed and told me where to sit so they can balance the weight of the plane.
Where'd you fly into? You flew in the Saul J or Lambert?
No, it was the first one you said. Yeah. I've flown into Lambert before. That's that. Yeah.
Dude, I live 2 minutes from Saul J. Centerville's the next city over.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's like a private airport, right? Or
it's a little municipal,
or something like that.
It was United plane, but it was a prop, and they asked me how much I weighed.
There we go.
Said, all right, you're going to sit there. Yeah, that was a good move. And we didn't even have flight attendants. It was a tape, and the guy, like, you could see the guy pressing the tape for the flight instructions. It was pretty funny.
That's great. What year was that?
Oh, it was a long time ago, man. It was probably 1999 or something like that. It was back when I was in the military. And so I flew out of O'Hare, and the plane made like 5 stops. Like it was a little puddle jumper.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was in the Navy in Chicago, and like I said, my ex-family was down there, so I went to visit them for the weekend.
All right. Let's see if Ryan Jack can do something here in a second.
Yeah.
Very tight. What I mean is that like literally 125, 133, and so far 141. Not really many points. Very defensive matches, which is not you don't typically see that with the lighter weights. Usually
there's usually a lot more action. Yeah, exactly. I was the one thing I really noticed, at the UVA. Oh,
did they just hit us for stalling, or did they hit Pitt?
Yeah, I think
that was us.
He's throwing the red one up. So
yeah, we got the stall. We got the stall.
I'm actually up here with one of Ryan Jack's coaches, one of his club coaches. Coach
cool.
KD, big guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did he coach Kevin too?
He was in the club with Kevin. He was at Empire with Kevin at that time. So he's in front of the TV right now going crazy.
Yeah, I love it.
So I think it was just a stall warning, right?
Stall warning.
That was a warning.
But if he gets another one, then Pitt gets a point.
So they were basically doing the same thing.
Now.
They were basically doing the same thing. So why did we get that? I mean, again, I'm still learning, so I apologize for my ignorance. But they were both just dancing around. It didn't look anything one person was doing different than the other.
I mean, it's a little subjective, but I think too, if you're controlling the center, notice how Matthew's butt is toward the center.
Okay.
They kind of favor that guy in freestyle and folk style. So
okay,
yeah,
a little subjective, but I mean, I could see I can see why they called that.
Okay, that's fair.
But I always take the approach to, if you call it one way in one match, call it that way the whole night. At least we know what we're up against. So if the inconsistency is what gets me, and I'm sure that gets a lot of head coaches and assistant coaches too, because you don't know. You know what I mean? It's a crapshoot at that point. Rather than if you call the pin against Iowa, then you call the pin against us, no problem. You know what I mean? We know what we're up against. You can coach that. But if you don't call it for us, you call it for them. Now it's like what are we doing? You know?
Mm-hmm. But, so riddle me this then. The ride time. So I saw the pop up. If you get more than a minute ride time, that's a point. But
correct.
When does the ride time actually like play into the match? Like at what point?
When you're riding. So when from the moment that you take them down to the point that they escape.
Good shot.
Yeah. So but what's the point of the
Russell?
What?
Hold on, here, Greg.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, come get out of that.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Jeez.
Yeah, that hurt us. Some good wrestling.
No back points.
That's some good wrestling.
No back points. No back points.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, that's it.
No, we're not in trouble.
No, for this match.
Oh no,
for this match, well, sure.
Oh, I was gonna say not for the duel.
No. I was
about to hit our the hard part of our lineup now.
Yeah.
Well,
and
again, you know, too. At the end of the day, you know, you really need 4 or 5 guys to compete for a national title to give you a shot at the team national title, and we have that.
Right.
You know, and I mean, especially too with the guys like Ed Scott, Camacho, Arini, and Ryan Jack, who all of them could make a run. You never know; they could definitely make a run for a national title.
The draw.
For sure.
It's all about the draw.
Right. Exactly.
I wouldn't even say that, Greg, because you got to look at 2015. Kevin got Drew in. He wasn't even seated. He ended up placing 3rd, you know, or 5th.
Okay.
True.
It was high. He wasn't supposed to do what he did. So.
Gotcha.
Depends on the day, man. Anybody can lose.
There you go.
On any given day.
I mean, it only takes one little slip, right?
Well, and any ref can call any ref can call a ghost pin like Tariq as well. Well, you know, he is well aware of these ghost pins.
Yeah. That was another Iowa NC State bout.
Yep, and Tariq got screwed. But again, hey, it's a new year, number 3 in the country, and I think he is well in the talks for a national title at 149. So
as he scores that takedown, absolutely.
Right on cue.
Right on cue.
His composure is just unmatched, man. When March comes, composure, all of that, just unmatched when it comes to March. He's a guy who consistently gets it done in nationals.
And he's going for his 93rd win tonight. His 93rd career win.
Oh, really? Oh, so he's gonna touch 100 then before the season's over.
Yep.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a running joke. That's my oldest son right there. Wrestling the mat right now.
I see the family resemblance.
I see it. Well, even as a wrestling, as well. I mean, I see a lot of similarities. I mean, you're only one weight class difference, but I mean, I think that Tariq could take you at the 157. So,
I agree with Jesse there.
Oh,
he loves the
Tariq
swagger.
Yeah. Well, and one thing I love about Tariq,
he made 133, man.
That's true.
Big.
But
he was big.
But one thing which I love about Tariq is that if you watch
22
him.
And 22.
So literally the second before the ref goes to call the start of the match, Tariq takes his sweatpants off, puts his headphones down, runs to the center, and all right, let's go. It's not like he gingerly gets out there. He's like,
no, he's laser focused,
boom, boom, and get out there. It's like,
yep,
it's
like he's got a rhythm.
Reminds me of Cormier when he sprinted to the cage when he was fighting. He'd always sprint to the cage.
That's right.
I think one of my buddies, Jacob Casper, told me he told him that he always did that because he just couldn't wait to get in there. And I was like, that's dope. That's dope. That's motivating. That's inspiring.
That adrenaline's running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's easily running. So I'm definitely looking for Tariq to try and get at least a major decision here for sure.
Definitely needs to get it going. Kind of low scoring here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll pick on top. He's a beast on top too, man.
Yes, he is.
On top.
Yes, he is.
And there it is. There's a stalling call. And that's when I don't mind it at all. The refs calling it fair. That's fair and square, man. Both ways. Got no problem with that.
Yep.
Nothing.
Almost.
Yeah, you needed about another second too.
Yeah. Well, and also another couple feet of room too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was tiptoeing. It's like a wide receiver there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dominated that Gerard Verklicken guy. I don't even know how he said that guy's name. He dominated him last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid was ranked high coming out of high school, man. He's a Penn State transfer. Now he's at Virginia, but he was ranked high coming out of high school.
Yes, he was. All right, let's go. Let's go, Tariq.
Yep. Let's get it going. Get out of the.
That's on Pitt again. That's 2 on Pitt.
That's 2. Yep. That's a point.
No, because it's different, right?
Oh, different. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He jumped the gun.
Was a point.
Gotcha.
Well, no, Tommy. So if there's difference between a stall in match and then like a false start, because in that case he jumped early, so it's not really a stall. It's more of a like a. So if he gets another false start or he gets another stall, then he gets a point. Then Tommy gets then Tariq gets a point. Yeah. See, I called Tariq Tommy. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm already getting it mixed up.
Tommy the third. Tommy the third.
I love it. Jesse said caution.
On top.
Yeah, he is. Mancini.
Kind of a surprise. He's having a little bit of problems getting out of this.
It's up to his feet.
Oh,
there we go.
As soon as I said it.
Now that's a penalty point. Yeah, that's a penalty point now. I think the interpretation is anytime a guy leaves his feet and back trips, it's a point. But if his feet stay in contact with the ground, it's not
okay. So he tried to trip him while holding him from behind. Yep. Is that what you mean? Okay.
Yeah, the back trip. Yep. Anytime he goes to back trip and his feet leave the mat, even one of them, it's a penalty point now.
Because is that like a safety thing?
It's got to be.
What's that?
Is it a safety thing?
There you
go. Like for the safety of Tariq?
I think a few people. Yeah, I think a few people got knee injuries and they kind of just made that rule change.
Got out of it there.
I don't think it hurts though.
There it goes. Gotcha. Penalty point. All right, so 4-1 now.
Well, no, escape point.
Right. No, I was just.
And he got a penalty. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
They were just.
Need to take down right here. Get that bonus.
The tailcast was a little slow there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keeping up with it. Let's go, Tariq. Give me something.
No, I feel like he's almost just toying with him.
He's feeling him out still a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, he needed.
That was close.
Yeah.
We needed that.
He was about to have him.
Yeah.
He was about to have
him. Another 3 seconds and another 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Bonus city.
So while we have a second, did you guys see that? Like that, it was Oklahoma, and I don't remember who they were wrestling against. That guy that got choked out, like unconscious.
Oh yeah,
that was insane.
Yeah, it was Oklahoma and Little Rock.
Yeah, I don't remember who. Little Rock. That's what it was. Yeah, Arkansas Little Rock. Yeah. That was insane.
I mean, you hate to see it, but I was kind of on the ref, man. You gotta be on top of stuff like that. You gotta be in there. You gotta be able to see stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think just getting a better angle would have stopped it.
And the worst thing, honestly,
I think.
Go ahead.
As a coach, I would have been livid, man, as he was. But that's a reason
he was
definitely go off.
He was about to come out of his shell.
Well, and see, that was the worst thing about it was that the Little Rock coach was pissed. He came on the mat pissed off, as deservedly so, and the ref actually deducted a team point from Little Rock for coming out on the mat. And I'm like, really?
I get.
Back.
Yeah.
But I mean, like his
that's
kid's really
nice.
flat on his back. Nice, Tariq. There we go.
Yeah. I think I'm a few seconds behind Tommy because he said
that's,
it right
that's,
before it.
That's well worth it.
Oh
that's well worth the penalty point. I'd have happily taken that penalty point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Any coach should. All right, come on.
You definitely got to stick up for your boys.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. There we go. Cradle. Tariq's not giving that up. He's tough to score from right there.
Yeah, he's so fast. He's so fast getting out of those breaks or moves or whatever.
Oh man, what happened?
Injury.
I think he got hit where the sun don't shine.
Yeah. And of course the Pitt fans gotta be booing him.
Yeah, I mean he's only ahead, so why would
Yeah, why would he stall? Exactly.
Oh, I think it was they didn't show. I think he might have got his bell rung because the guy's head came. Yeah, because I think the Pitt wrestler hit him in the head, like they headbutted. First, the way he spun at first, I thought he might have got
some blood.
Yeah, they had a little bit of head contact right there.
Oh,
yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll daze you for sure.
Yeah, he got his bell wrong.
That'll daze you right there.
Yep.
I'm excited for that 65 matchup, man. Bullard and Wenzel.
Man, Bullard. See, Bullard's definitely one of those guys that, not to say that he's disappointing me at all. At the end of the day, we're still early in the season. We still got a lot left, but I'm definitely looking for him to take that next step. And I know Coach Hall and Pop are wanting the same exact thing for him. So, but man, they're wrapping up Tariq and Mancini's head. That's funny.
He looked like some. His looks like a sweatband. They did a much better job on his.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like he's got a headband.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our man. Will Conlon, best cut man in the NCAA right there.
Nice shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I do. There was the one thing that I thought was kind of cool is like the coaches are out there cleaning up blood and sweat during the matches. Like that was one of the interesting takeaways I took from the match is like the coaches are very involved in all aspects. They might even drive the team bus. I'm not 100% sure if they do or don't.
I think we graduated on the budget as far as that, but they've done it for sure before. It's just that wrestler's work ethic, man. They're like, hey,
that's right.
Speed up this process, so why not?
That's it.
That's right. Get back rolling.
Oh, there we go. Nice hand fight.
Saw some state fans in the crowd there. Yeah, let's go. Jeez, these hands are so quick. Get him, grab him. All right.
Gotta get that leg out.
Looking good. There's nothing crazy happening.
Nah, he's tough to score on from right there.
Yeah, you're not gonna do it from there.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
Did they give it to him?
No.
And if they did, that would only been 2 points, so wouldn't have been enough.
I don't know if that was a takedown, but
I don't think it was. I couldn't tell if his hand was up for the end of the match or the takedown.
Yeah, they called it a takedown.
Yeah,
but
I think they gave it to him, but it doesn't matter. We won that one.
Doesn't matter. No,
they called it on the mat.
As long as you didn't have the over under.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right. So that should be tied up, right? 6-6, or is it 6-5?
No, it was because we got 4 points, so it's 7-6 now for us.
So that was 3 points then for the win.
Correct. It's 3 for a win, 4 for a major decision, 5 for a technical decision, and then 6 for a pin or for a forfeit.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jesse says, doesn't matter, but I do think that was a 2. Yeah, he had both of his legs, so yeah, it was. But man, though, the flexibility of Tariq, though, man, to really have his legs straight up.
I pulled a groin just watching it.
Yeah, you and me both.
So Tommy, when you're like doing your training, like how much flexibility training do you guys do? Like, do you guys do yoga or any of that kind of like stuff just to get like, everything loosened up?
I used to in college, man. I did yoga twice a week. I mean, and I'm not as flexible right now, so I guess that kind of speaks to it. That's something I need to get back to. But I think it helps, man. I think it helps.
Gotcha.
But it's crazy, You go in there and do yoga, man. You're like 30, 40-year-old women in there that are out working. And I'm like, man, like I'm trained for a living. And I can't do any of this. Not any of it, but it's just impressive, man. Different discipline.
That's right. So now we got number 9, Ed Scott versus number 23, Elijah Cleary. So got another good matchup here.
I was listening to the that podcast that I was talking about earlier, the Pack Mentality. They said there was going to be a lot of contingency here now on the next couple of matches with all the Pennsylvania boys coming up.
That's right. What? And because I think it was Ted earlier was saying, does NC have any Florida or Texas guys in the pipeline we could talk about? I mean, not necessarily specifically, but the one thing which I can say is I guarantee you a couple of recruits for each recruiting class that we have right now are probably from the Pennsylvania area, because that's definitely a place that Pop and Adam, Coach Hall love to recruit. So,
yep. I'm sure they have a lot of ties.
SC pipeline is strong, super strong.
So Tommy, what would you say to? I see they're showing they're doing a commercial for Madden right now, but do you think it would be a possibility at all to have like a college wrestling video game?
I think so, man. But I think it might have just got a little bit more complicated to monetize with the NIL and all that good stuff. But
that's true.
I think it could be. How you would swing it or how entertaining it would be. As much as I would like it to happen, I'm a realist, But I think I would buy it just to support, support the cause and the movement in our community.
And
what about yourself? What do you think?
I mean, I'm always up for options. I mean, I think it'd be interesting for sure, especially with graphics and how they are these days. But, I mean, I'm up for it. I mean, it'd be cool. I mean, sure. So, like, it's actually funny. So, like, because I actually have NCAA Football 14, which is the last college football video game that came out, and I've held on to it forever. And come to find out, right now they're selling those games for like $220, $230 a pop right now. And I'm like, dang, I might think about selling it now. So.
Nah, you gotta hold on to it, man. It's gonna keep going up.
Well, until they do it, until they come out with a new video game, that's the thing. But anyway, but Ted does make a good point here, saying that Ed needs to just get his points here and there, not always go for the bomb. And I mean, you gotta take advantage of whatever opportunity is presented to you. If there's an opportunity to go for the bomb, then go for the bomb. If there isn't a chance to go for the bomb, then just get a takedown, But we'll see what happens here. Quick 2-1 lead here for Pitt. But I think it'll be a pretty high scoring match. So I don't think it's as much right now.
And it's like Ed's gonna be pushing the pace on this dude too.
That's falling. Okay. You got a stall on green already.
Got that stalling call.
Yep. Ed's definitely pushing the pace.
Wrestling somebody that can wrestle hard for 7 minutes is just a problem for anybody. There you go. Hitting on the leg and the takedown.
Yeah.
I'm not ahead of y'all, am I?
Ooh.
Yeah, you're a couple seconds.
But not much. Yeah. Nice. Great takedown,
Ed. You're about 4 seconds of action time.
Okay, I'll slow down with the commentary.
I was doing the same thing earlier. Don't feel bad.
You're good.
You're just getting us excited for what's coming.
Exactly.
He gets to go on top, one of Eddie's best positions.
Man, and Jesse, cool. I see your question, and we'll discuss it here after this match. Go ahead, Greg. Sorry.
No, they were showing that replay and how Ed just kind of slid his leg in there to kind of pull him out from under his feet. That was some good camera work. That's just something that when you're watching it live, you may not necessarily see because it's so fast.
Yep. Yep.
And that guy's doing everything he can do to just kind of hold on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has been a really slow minute and 40 here. Yeah. So how close were you to missing weight your senior year at NCAA? I remember Pop said that you cut it close. Is that true?
Man, that whole tournament is kind of blurred for me, man. I guess selectively too, because I didn't have the best outcome. But I actually got banged up at some point on that first day, so I was kind of operating at like 50% capacity. I wasn't able to do all that good stuff. So yeah, making weight was hard that last day, but I got it done, man. And that's like we were talking about earlier, lady. That was more so for the team than myself, because if it was for me, I don't know if I would have pulled through for myself. But that team camaraderie is unmatched. And once again, I kind of pulled through for my team, but
just kind of you just don't want to disappoint the team, right?
Like, exactly. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And they needed me too. I'm a team captain, so almost my duty guys, you know.
Love it.
Like it. I love it.
All right. Looks like Ed's got over a minute riding time, so that's good.
Good job. Yeah, he's riding.
Let's see, but this is what kind of they were talking about on that podcast. Oh, geez, he pulled him down real good. But this was kind of what they were talking about, on that podcast, that he had so much riding time against Virginia, he wore himself out. So it'll be interesting to see, how this goes through the rest of the match.
Yeah, but I think at least here, if he can ride out the rest of the first, that'll put him in good shape.
Yeah.
So
and I think too, Greg, it's the manner in which you do it. You want to make sure that guy's carrying your weight. If you're off to the side, then he's not as much, because as much as you fatiguing, he is too.
You're
doing carrying your weight.
You're doing a 50-50 instead of a 75-25 type deal.
Well, something like that where he's picking the guy up too. Probably don't want to do that too much either.
Yeah, I mean that's the second or third time he's tried to do that. So I feel like that'll wear you out pretty fast. All right.
Yeah. So you guys are literally 4 or 5 seconds. So that's it. Or timing is, I guess.
I'm right with you, I think, because
I
just hit 0 right when you said it.
The time is 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tommy's probably watching it on local cable, so
that's true too.
The internet.
Well, he's in New York too, so he's not too far away from where it actually is live right now. So
yeah, he's got that high speed up there in New York. So you in the city, Tommy, or outside of the city?
Oh, I'm in Long Island. On the island.
Okay. On the island.
Come on, Ed, get out of there.
Hanging out in the Hamptons, I'm sure.
Stay in bounds. I don't know about that, but.
All right, get a reset there.
Come on, Ed. Let's get out of there. Keep that riding time point.
What's he at? What's it say? 116?
116.
126. Yep. Okay, yeah. There we go.
116 ride time. Yep.
Keep that pressure on him. Eddie.
That's a good reverse right there.
Wall escape.
Well, I meant reverse escape. Sorry.
Okay.
Better use my words.
Yeah. Well, because a reversal's a thing in wrestling, right? You know that.
Right. That's what I'm.
Okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure.
No, you're right. He reversed to get out of it, but not a true.
Yeah, I see what you mean. He turned himself around. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. He turned himself around and did the hokey pokey.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. That's
a point for us.
Yeah. He's like, come on, bro. Pitt coach is not happy with that one.
Well, I'm sure he's because I mean that seemed pretty plain Jane stall right there. So I mean I don't know if he was pissed at his wrestler or at the ref, but
yeah, that's a good call. I don't have the sound on, so I don't know if you gave me pick anything up.
Either way, it is what it is.
Yep, we'll take it. What are they calling there? Just out of bounds. Yeah, I heard Tommy's whistle, so that's what I was.
Yeah.
I think we picked up Tommy's audio on his TV.
Yeah, we did. It's okay.
Yep, it's all good.
All right, Ed, come on. Chilling.
All right, so 5-2 after 2, or yeah, we're going into the third. Yeah,
he's going neutral. Interesting. He did. He don't want to give him a ride. Don't want it.
Nope.
Well, he's got over a minute of ride time, so he probably doesn't really need it. So he
probably
probably didn't want to lose any of that ride
it's
time.
that he wants to get the takedown as soon as possible. He wants to get a takedown. He wants to get 2 points.
And the race ride time too.
Right. That's what I was thinking. The ride time. You don't want to lose any of that.
Well, he doesn't want. Yeah, he doesn't want to give Ed more riding time. Exactly.
Nice pull. Shoot him out of bounds, Eddie. No, that's not action. That's a stall.
No stall? Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Close.
On who that would have been, on us or them?
On us. Yeah, you can't just push him out of bounds.
Okay, got it.
Oh, on them. Okay. But he can't push him.
Yeah, that would have been on them. I think he.
Okay.
That's a stall wanted against us right there.
Oh, yep, that's what they call it.
So right here. All right, take a shot, Ed. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Nice. Got the leg. No, not 2 yet. Not 2 yet.
Pop the head out.
He's got to get both legs.
His head out.
So if you have your arm wrapped around both legs, that's considered a takedown?
Well, again, the idea is basically, yeah. You got to have control. That's really the word, is control. Do you have control of your opponent?
Gotcha.
So nothing yet. Well, again, just can't let him get around. Yeah, stalemate. Okay. Stalemate.
Why wouldn't, I mean, again, I'm a novice, so I'm asking, at that point, why wouldn't Ed just try to kick his legs out of bounds and start again?
Don't want a stall call because he's already got one stall call, because you don't want to, you don't want to be even close,
So you kick your legs out, but you make it look like you're trying to make a wrestling move then, essentially.
Yeah, but the ref might take it as like you're trying to stall. You're trying to get out of bounds. So it's,
Fair. Again, like Tommy said, it's subjective. So that makes sense.
We got Coach Deshaun here.
What's up, Coach? All right, good win there for Ed.
We got Coach Deshaun.
4-2. 6-2. Good win there by Ed. We'll take it, man. That's what's up. Good job, Ed. Big win.
Nice redemption from last week.
Match of the night right here.
There's a lot of red in the stands.
Dang, look at Coach Hall. Dude, look at that. I love, dude. Okay,
good vest. I like that vest.
That vest was sick.
Yeah.
That vest was sick.
Hey, Coach Hall pulling out that swag, man.
I actually have the red version of that, but I like the black one.
Well, like because that one, like, it looks like the Michelin Man. I kind of like the Michelin Man look with it. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
What about our women's basketball team, man?
I mean, they had me sweating last night.
Yeah, last night was a little rude.
Again,
yeah.
Well, yeah, they're barely pulling it out. So, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Preacher Man 613 says, "Are you?" Preacher Man, we're going to be at the game. We're going to be at both matches, Friday and Sunday. But and then Ted also said too, Cleary is a big time opponent. Didn't quite work out at Ohio State. Has really found his place working out with Wenzel. So yeah, I mean, again, another dominant program like Ohio State. So. But yeah, no, to finish up your thing though, Tommy, but yeah, women's basketball, because one of the things too that's, again, frustrating is that it's been a common theme that we always dig ourselves a hole and then we have to battle our way out. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it's like, okay, we got to work ourselves out of that habit. Because, I mean, that really does come down to team mentality, like that's really what, like, again, there's no other reason why you start so many games being down other than the team mentality is not right. That it's got to be, Wes Moore's a great coach. I'm not telling Wes Moore how to coach. I'm just saying that Wes really needs to push these girls, saying, listen, from the moment the ball's thrown in the air, you need to go at the jugular. You need to go and just absolutely just, try and dominate from the get-go. Like, don't just expect that, oh, we're so good that we're just going to take care of this game. Like, no, we're going to take care of it from the moment the first second ticks off the clock. Like, I think that's really what Wes Moore needs to push this mentality of, because, again, like, once you go against the Indianas, the South Carolinas, the Tennessees, the Michigans, if you dig yourself a hole, you're probably not going to, it's not as guaranteed that you're going to dig your way out of it. Yeah. So,
especially when you step up in class. Like, I mean, Boston College is an okay program. I mean, they're a fringe tournament team. Yeah. But to your point, we got lucky against Carolina, we got a little lucky against Louisville, and then it bit us against Notre Dame, so we couldn't pull back out of that one. So,
exactly.
Yeah. Thankfully, this game, Boston College, they got out that lead early. We weren't fighting uphill in the third and fourth quarter, so like we had time to get back into it. So, that was the one silver lining. Do you watch a lot of the games though, Tommy?
I've been keeping up with it. I haven't been able to watch any games live, but I've been keeping up with it though.
Gotcha.
I try and keep up with every sport, man. Football had a good year this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it, man.
It is, especially with everything we got going on.
Yep. No, it's pretty much top to bottom within this athletic program. It's a good time right now for NC State fans. So,
oh yeah.
But and Tommy, Jesse asked, when is the next competition for you? U.S. Open?
It'll be the Bill Farrell on April 1st, and then the U.S. Open. Yep.
Okay.
So man, again, it's been a while. I'm looking forward to competing.
So stupid question again, because I don't know a lot about wrestling. So these matches that you do now, is that considered professional? Do you get paid? Like, how does that all work for you? Is it still considered amateur?
Yes, and yes and no.
Okay.
So it's professional. So anything post collegiate is professional. So basically, it's like freestyle on the international, world, and domestic level.
Okay.
And as payment, it's based on how you finish, and
sure.
It's almost like a contract you kind of negotiate with your RTC.
Wow. So, quick stall there. Wow, that was a quick stall.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he backed out.
Wow.
Wenzel backed out, right?
Yeah, they called it on Pitt.
Well, so now you know what you're dealing with,
Bullet's
right?
got to stay in now, though. Yep, Bullet's got to stay in now. Trying to jack him up.
Man.
So Ted had a question for you: 74 or 79 kilograms?
Still in the works, Ted. But I'm thinking I'm leaning towards 74.
TBD, right?
TBD.
Yeah, TBD. Until a few weeks. But I'm almost positive I'll probably be competing at 74.
Now, do you when you look at that, do you look at a couple different factors like, can I make this weight, and what is my competition at each of these levels? Is that kind of how you go about it?
I mean, yeah, more so now. It's just a little bit of the experiment, right? So Dave won a medal, obviously, last Olympics, and then now Jordan Burroughs is the world champ from this past year. So kind of just seeing where we're at. Not really depending on anybody else, just seeing where I feel better at. So maybe 74 for the Farrell and 79 for the Open. And once I'm qualified, then I can pick where I want to go up or down. So.
Oh, okay.
Cool. What's up? And Preacher Man 613 says, "Awesome! I'll be there next week. Going to be a great match. The O'Connor Scott match will be fire. Yeah, the Austin O'Connor, I think is his name. It was the national champion last year in the 157. So yeah, should be a great match.
149, he won it.
149. Sorry. Yep. Yeah.
And that's the Carolina wrestler.
Carolina. Yep. He won national champion last year.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, he's tough, man. He's tough. But once again, man, hey, that red and white, it's a long night.
it is. You're not wrong. See if we can get an escape here before the end of the first period. That would help.
I anticipate a lot of mat wrestling in this match right here, man. Both of these dudes are good on top.
Yes, they are. Come on.
Oh, that was
we'll roll.
That was fun.
trying to get some separation.
Yeah, do whatever you can do.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like, Leighton, how you're like, when you go, oh baby, like for me, it's like, oh, okay, that was a little different there. Like, just not knowing all these different types of moves these guys,
Well, on the last live stream though, your word was awesome. That was your.
It was awesome.
Was your word.
It was awesome. I'm trying to.
Counter.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, man, Wenzel just took that guy. Just took Bullard and.
He's got warned about something. It looks like.
Dang, Bullard's 3-0. Interesting.
Yeah, he's pretty dominant against him. Matches are
all
close,
three
but
were close.
Yeah, exactly.
Low scoring.
Yeah, scores were close, but the wins.
Circle out, Bullard, circle out.
He's trying.
Nice, come on, wrestle. There you go. That's backs. Come on.
Ooh.
He's out, right?
There we go.
Ooh.
2 swipes.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Nice.
We'll take it.
Let's go.
And a
You
reversal.
you got someone in the background going crazy for you, Tommy.
Did we get 2 swipes?
They don't call it.
As Coach Desan,
it was just a reversal. They just called a reversal. That's it. Interesting.
Yeah, and now Wenzel has to go down now. So this is very, very, very.
It's quick change of events there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I don't anticipate him getting out either. So you can see, I very much guess you can see Bullard gaining riding time right here. And there's another stall call too. That's 1 point. Yep, there it is.
Coach back there, I like him. That's 1 point.
That's big. That's a big point. That's a big point right there for Bullard. Because now it's theoretically tied.
Right, with an escape.
Get this riding time point.
Yeah,
and
gotta get that riding time down.
He went to elect to go neutral.
That riding time was about 1:45 until Bullard got on top. So he's got some ground to make there.
Yeah, but he got rid of it. So he got rid of the riding time point for Wenzel. So that's good.
Yep.
What's the coach whining about? His guy's on the bottom. Make a move, boy.
Yeah, down. He's eliminated already. A minute 15.
That's how Wenzel held him down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got to go neutral. Wenzel, I think we're gonna see Wenzel go neutral right here.
Interesting.
Not that he has to, but I think that's the smartest. Choice.
Just because Bullard's so tough on top.
Man. Yeah, exactly. Because think about if you go down there, he gets those double boots.
Yeah, he may not get back up.
He might not
that's
get
a
out.
riding time.
Yeah,
exactly. And he's already up 1. Down, man. That's tough decision.
This guy excites me. Like,
I want to see how this
Rock Harrison,
out.
or was that what is his name? That ESPN
Harrison. His last name. I know that.
That's Rock Harrison.
Yeah,
Rock Harrison.
Rock Harrison.
Harrison.
I started following him on Twitter. I like his. I like him, man. He's cool.
Well, he started on the bottom.
He was an ACC ref.
Oh, really?
Commentator. He does a real good job, and he gets.
Yeah, he does.
Wow. I'm down to a takedown right here. I'm gonna come down to it.
But so it's tied. No riding time point. No nothing. So it's tied.
Come on, Bullard. Let's go.
Pretty much the next takedown will probably end up deciding it, unless it's something quick.
Or stall again. I mean, keep in mind that
true.
Wenzel's got both of his stall warnings already. So.
Yep.
Which again, nobody wants to come down to a stall. So
nice. Yeah, that was. But if I'm Bullard, man, I'm taking shots right here. He already got hit twice. I'm taking shots. I'm hitting the knee, touching his leg.
Yeah, whatever, right? Force the action.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, Bullard.
Yes, sir. That's exactly. Hey, Greg,
Pitt guy's looking for a call.
Learner, man.
Yeah.
I backed up my chair a little bit. Give me a little bit more room.
Right. Just I don't want to.
This is gonna be an intense finish right here.
Now that's one thing I got to be careful of with this broken leg. I can't just jump up.
And that's what Rock is. And that's what Rock is saying right now. That once he's got to be careful. He's already got 2 stall calls, so he can't. He's got action.
Yeah, the Pitt guy was looking over at the ref for something.
Just hit a knee, Bullet. Just hit a knee or reach for his leg. Something. Action.
Yeah. Force the call.
Man, I don't know if I'm ready for overtime already, but you know.
I heard the horn on Tommy's end.
Overtime, I work the nerves.
Overtime. Oh man.
All right, so again, novice question time.
We're in overtime.
So they go to overtime. I know it's the first takedown. After 2 minutes, no takedown. What happens then? Just a tie?
Then each wrestler gets a chance on the bottom for a minute.
30-30.
Okay. Oh, yeah, for 30-30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
whoever gets out the fastest wins then?
Yeah. And then
when there's just sudden death.
Right. Whoever has the most riding time.
Okay.
So Bullet, right say Bullet gets out in 5 seconds and Wenzel gets out in 16. Bullet wins.
Gotcha. Hopefully it doesn't go to that point. We win here, but
I got a feeling it's going to, man, but I hope we do too. Bullet's got to hit a knee 2 more times, man. He'll get that stalling call.
Yeah, that ref's doing everything he can not to call the stall.
No, nobody wants that.
Yeah. No, he doesn't want it.
Man, to be honest, man, we got to give refs credit, some credit to have to make that call.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like calling a ticky-tack foul at the end of a basketball game, right? Like you don't want to be that guy.
Well, you don't want to, but sometimes you have to.
If he forces your hand,
wrestle.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bullard.
Man, he's trying to break loose on that. Get out.
Wrestle Bullard left to left. Stay hit a knee.
Bullard, he's trying to lift Bullard up. Seriously, they're looking for us for a stalling. Come on now.
Yeah, he keeps looking at the referee for that. I don't know if you noticed that, but he keeps looking at the referee about every 3 seconds. Like, come on, bro, you've been riding me for stalling.
All right, see, all these fans booed right now. Come on now.
That's a good point, Ted.
Yeah. Ted said you don't stall a national finalist. Yeah.
It's you earn that respect, right? Like it's kind of like LeBron,
sure.
right? You kind of get the benefit of the call sometimes.
Sure.
Don't say it's right, but it's just the world we live in.
Yep.
Call it wrestling privilege. Yeah, I heard a whistle on Tommy's end.
Yep. Right. Now.
All right. Well, hey, this is my first double overtime I've ever seen. So there we go.
Yep.
I think I like this better too, man, because when I was in college, it was 1 minute 30-30, 1 minute 30-30, and then this came into effect.
Just makes more sense. I mean, they're already probably drained as it is.
Flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder how this is gonna work, man. Bullet's already flat. Parallel ride, yeah, it's a parallel ride. But I mean, they let Bullet get away with it, so can't really argue too much.
Yeah, he's got nothing. That makes it really tough too when you go on top because you're already like beat down.
Yeah, Bullet can't do nothing.
He can.
I think Bullet will right here though.
Yeah, the problem is though, even if he
have a stall call either, does he?
No. But the problem is
yeah. See, so what you're gonna see here is probably.
Go ahead, Tommy. You got the knowledge. I'm just kind of talking here.
And you didn't. As I said, or as I don't say it, then you don't see it. But sometimes what you'll see, if a guy doesn't have a stall call, he'll drop down to a guy's leg. Oh.
Well, Bullet's got to get takedown.
Come on, Bullet. Come on. That's 2. Oh. Come on, Bullet.
Oh, wow. What a serious events right there.
Man.
Dang,
Yeah.
that was his chance.
That's good effort on Buller's part, though. Yeah, it's good effort, though. Now we got the Brothers of Destruction.
Yep, the Brothers of Destruction. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah. Talk to the crowd. That's cool. That's all right.
Yeah, you won. Good job. Keep it moving.
Good job. Oh, yeah. All right, now Hayden's about to pin this guy, and it's about to take all the air back out.
Yeah, like blue.
Yeah.
Thought he might have had him there on that 1 second.
Yeah.
Right there, I thought he might have had him.
Oh man, that was scary.
Yeah, but
he just couldn't.
Even if you see Bullet wrestle right there, once you come through a guy's leg, the action gotta persist. You gotta stay on the guy. He came right up to his knees. You gotta shoot through right there, or at least you gotta try. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not to downplay his effort, because he gave his effort, but I'm just expanding on it though. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep the attack on. I mean, that makes sense.
You got to go. You got to empty the tank. 10 seconds left. But
I was going to say, especially
turn of the tide right here.
Yeah. To just finish that last point. Yeah, you were right. With only like a few seconds left in that overtime, you don't have time to play. You got to move.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
Just go ahead and put down bonus points here, though. I already feel it.
Yeah, this might get ugly fast.
Nice. Yeah, this is. Yeah. There's a takedown.
Ooh!
As you said, there's a takedown.
Whoa! That was cool. That was
corkscrew
cool.
there. I don't know if that's got a name, but I'm gonna call it the corkscrew.
Yeah. Yes, I was gonna say, Greg. That's what we call an arm spin right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good at that hold.
So are we still in neutral then? Or is he riding him? I can't.
He's riding him right now. So the riding time's rolling.
Now.
Riding time's counting right now.
Okay, that's what I thought. Normally they have the little clock running, so that's why I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't want to have it permanently there because it wants to add those little. Those little pieces of information on the side. So, but yeah, no. And also too, because right now riding time's not really of interest right now, but later in the match it will be. So
it is for me. I'm trying to learn. Just throw it up get rid of that ACC logo and throw up the riding time up there.
Yeah.
Or you could even put it up under the team score.
Roll. There's a roll. There's back point.
Nice.
Nope. There's back points. 2.
Yeah, there we go.
There's 2 swipes. There's 3. 4 swipes.
5.
4 swipes. Let's go.
Before that's a 4. Sorry. Thought he had
you need 4 consecutive. Yeah. Because he did the 1 and then he stopped and then he did 4. So that's 4 points. So okay, 6-0.
It used to be 5 though, Greg. You're right. It used to be 5, but now it's 4.
Because I don't want to embarrass the kid too bad.
It's be a quick match right here.
Yeah.
2, 3,
Jeez.
4.
Poor guy looks like a fish out of water.
4 more.
He's over there floundering.
Well, yeah, he's just trying not to get pinned, honestly.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Oh man, he's almost got the tech in the first period, man.
You need
talk about
1,
a momentum swing.
2, 3, 4. There we go. 4.
He might not even
3, 4. Okay.
He may not even break a sweat from this match.
He did a 3 and then another 4. That's funny.
Near
14-0 already.
So the tech is what, 15 or 16?
There, that's it.
15.
15.
15.
15.
Yeah.
15.
There it is.
And there it is.
He done.
Bam.
Throw the towel. Throw the towel. Where's Rocky? Throw the towel.
Killed it. Too easy, man. 18-0 final. Oh, Hayden, my man.
The pit wrestler's like, thanks for, I appreciate you.
Thank God.
and he raises the roof. In Pittsburgh, raises the roof.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Greg, Preacher Man's got a question for you.
Will I be at the match on Friday? Yeah, I wish I could, man.
Okay. I see. Okay. I was just reading the Greg, how's your leg? I didn't even read will you be at the Carolina match. So
Gotcha.
My fault, Greg.
Gotcha. No, you're good, brother. You're good, man. Leg's doing good. I start PT on Monday. Hope to be out of the walking boot in about 4 to 5 weeks. So that'll be great. I'm going to start my tailgate rehab after that, so I'll be ready for football.
Yes, sir.
Start firing up the grill. But the last part, no, I won't be at the Carolina match, unfortunately. I spent the last couple of weeks down in North Carolina doing some stuff, so unfortunately I don't have deep pockets, so those hotel bills were adding up. But I will be down for the Carolina basketball game.
Why they throw up a graphic of Jake Winslow after Hayden literally just beasted out this guy?
Yeah.
You gotta find your win somewhere, right?
Yeah. They're trying to make it seem like a closer match than it actually is, I guess.
Well, that, and they were like, the poor graphics guy already made this graphic. We got to use it.
Yeah, exactly. So now we got number 3, Trent Hadley versus redshirt senior Greg Harvey, who has a 6-7 record. So should be, from looking at it from a base here, should be another hopefully pretty quick match here.
Yeah, get those extra points.
And also too, there was no intermission as well either. We rolled right through
it. Gets after consistently.
By the way, I don't know if there's an award for best ACC hair, but Trent would definitely get it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
He does have a cool little haircut. Got a nice.
Yeah,
And by the way too, so Tommy, this will be a funny story, but so last week for the Virginia match, my parents were there, and my parents are both big time wrestling fans because they went to Cary High School. When I don't know if you know much about Cary High School or wrestling in the area, but Cary High School was like a dominant high school.
Heard.
Okay, yeah. So about like for years, like decades, they were dominant. Like they never lost at home for literally decades. And so big wrestling fans. And so they actually got to meet Trent after the Virginia match. And when they walked out, my mom was like, "He's shorter than I thought he would be." And I'm like, "Well, he's 184. He's not 284. Like, it's not like, he's not Isaac Trumbull where he's 6'3", but that big,
6'3",
so
yeah.
The camera adds weight, not height, Mom.
Hey, but I will say Trent is stocky, real
dude,
stocky.
He's a beast. He is an absolute beast.
Mass on him.
No, he's a beast.
Yeah, I saw a video of him when they were in the wrestling room. They were throwing around the football, and I mean, he could be like a tight end, like a H back. Like,
he'd be a great linebacker. He'd be a great linebacker.
Yeah, either one. Yeah, I mean, tight end, linebacker, kind of the same build there. But yeah, you're right. I think he was definitely catching the ball and throwing it around pretty good. Mm-hmm. A lot of these guys probably played football too.
Yep. Lost Tommy real quick. I'm sure he'll be right back. Yeah. No, there we go. He's back already. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, because I
was getting a call.
You're good. No worries. Yep, there it is. Number 4,
right there.
NC State. Number 21, UNC. Friday, 7 p.m. So yeah, make sure Wolfpack Nation or those listening in, if you haven't already got tickets, make sure to go check them out. Got UNC on Friday night, then we got Virginia Tech Sunday 6 o'clock.
6. Yep, there it is right there.
There it is.
Yeah, we gotta pack that house out.
Pack the house, yes.
That's kind of is that kind of a thing? Like, I'm started watching wrestling more, but like that seems kind of quick for like a back-to-back. That's, other than like a tournament style.
Yeah.
I think when they schedule duels like that, you want to kind of simulate 2 weigh-ins, just like nationals would be.
Oh.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes.
So 3 back-to-back weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 back-to-back weigh-ins. So you kind of want to simulate it sometimes.
Gotcha.
Schedule 2 back-to-back duels and then a day in between sometimes. Kind of helps with weight management and all that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, that was a nice takedown, man.
So speaking of weigh-ins, do you do it like the day of the match? Like, how does that normally work out?
So for dual matches or dual meets like this one right here, it'll be an hour before. And for tournaments, it'll be 2 hours before. So like at NCAA's, they'll weigh in 3 days back to back to back. 8 o'clock weigh in or 7 o'clock weigh in, 9 a.m. start every day.
Got you.
I think the last day may be a little bit later, but I'm not sure. It may still be 7 and 9.
Well, And one thing that's funny too, Greg, is so like for the Virginia Tech forfeit, technically the wrestlers still had to go weigh in order for it to be called an official forfeit.
That's a fall. That's a fall. Oh, yes, fall.
Oh, ow! Dang, man, dude, that Pitt wrestler just absolutely slammed his head.
He did.
Yeah.
You're right, linebacker.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. He wants to hit. He doesn't want to be hit. He wants to hit.
That's true.
Hey, they may be able to use Trent out on the football field, NC State football.
Yeah, if we have any injuries at linebacker again, we may need to call him up.
Dude, you better, is there wood nearby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, Tommy.
yeah. Hopefully our boys stay healthy this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which, by the way, too, speaking of staying healthy, make sure, guys, we got a funny and exciting little NC State fan reaction to the 2021 season coming out tomorrow at 5 p.m. So make sure, again, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure to do so. It's free to do, and make sure you actually are notified whenever we release new videos. So, okay, here we go. Back points. Nope, nothing.
Coming up on 700 subscribers here pretty quickly, it looks like, too. I think
we're rolling along.
Yep.
Rolling along.
Building the brand you are, buddy.
That's trying to.
Yep.
And even Pack Wrestling as well. They've been pushing their YouTube channel a lot recently as well. So I'm like, dang, when can I get some of that? Where can we get some of that? So,
I mean, I think it's definitely.
Trent pushed him off.
Yeah, you did.
What I was saying, Trent. He wants the point.
And his arms are.
Oh, golly,
man,
Christ! Yeah, he's
going for a cradle.
Trent's a tank, man. Kind of bullying him out there now.
Oh, he's definitely bullying him. There's two.
I mean, he's literally throwing him around like a rag doll at this point.
Oh yeah.
There's a term I'm thinking in my mind, but I won't use it here in this forum. But he's making him his buddy. I guess I'll say it that way.
Looking like a
you picked up.
Yeah.
Looking like a baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Ted says 18-9 dual score so far. No, it's 15-9. Is it 18?
No, it's 15-9. Well, assuming we win this one, right? That would make it 18-9.
Well, we'll get major here for sure at least.
Yeah, he's already got a major 10-2 right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Assuming nothing else changes.
Well, not locked yet, but close.
Yeah,
close. And he just got a stall.
It's got a stall. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, about time, man. He's taking all the shots and
he ain't wanting none of Trent right now.
Who does want any of Trent?
That's definitely a fair point. All right, I just heard a whistle on Tommy or a horn on Tommy's end. All right, so 10-3. So a major decision is what? 6 points, 7 points? 8 points. All right, so
4
points
points
missing on that.
Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, 4 points on the board, on the scoreboard.
Yep.
The team score.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so he's got a 7-point lead going in the second.
Yeah. And technically he's got. Well, isn't it technically?
No, it's 10-3, but he'll get it here real quick out of the
point. Yeah. Well, and he's got the right time point too. So yeah, there's 11-3. Yeah. 8 points.
This next one should be fun too, man. Bonacorsi and Trumbull again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know Trumbull barely edged him out last year. So
yeah, but Bonacorsi was a national finalist last year too. I think that was Trumbull's come out party, man. I'm almost positive.
Yes, it was.
That's what. Again, I keep referencing that Pack Mentality podcast because I listened to that, but that's one of the points they made. Tommy, you're right on there.
Mm-hmm. And also too, with this win too, it let me do some math. So if we did 5, 20, so almost locks up.
It almost puts it out, right? Almost locks
up the match. Almost locks up the match, but.
And that's assuming that they win on major decisions and all of that stuff too.
Win by pins. They win by pins.
Win by pins. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. this middle part of the program is just so tough for State. I mean, with Tariq and the Brothers of Destruction, and whew, you better get those points early in the match, or you're going to be up on an uphill battle.
Yep.
Well, some like to call it a long night. A long night as he cuts and look for more bonus.
Depends for which side you're cheering for.
Right. If you're rooting for the red and white, it's
That's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night.
Yeah. Oh, was that
That was an escape.
Was that a stall?
No, it was just
an
escape.
Escape. Okay, couldn't really tell what he was without.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing with that. Yeah, Trent's gonna turn right on you. See that? You're just hold on to the leg for dear life because Trent's doing work on top of you. I love it. Okay. Yep. See. Yeah. Nothing.
He's unstoppable with the underhook, man. It's hard to deal with, man.
Golly. There's another two.
Oh, yeah. It's another good tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
He filled the gap and laid out the running back.
Yep. I think he can call that the A gap for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Shot that A gap. Whew.
Nice. Very good. Man. All right, let's go. Up by 11, technically 12, I guess, depending on the riding time point.
Who was the coach up at the top of that at the last?
That was Kevin Jack.
Pop. Nice.
Kevin Jack, former state wrestler. Older brother of Jack.
15-5. Oh wait, what are we talking about? 15-5 in this match. 17-5. Now you're a little ahead of us, so yeah, you were probably
right. Actually, the takedown 17-5.
So he needs one more takedown to score tech.
Correct, because we have the riding time point locked up at this point.
Yeah.
So right now it's technically 18-5. So yeah, one more takedown or back points. Okay, no, okay.
Yeah, or two back points.
Yeah, riding time point secured, so 18-5.
18-5. It's got a little blood going on. Surprised they didn't stop it.
Yeah, there we go. There's a stalling point. Takedown. That's the tech right there.
There we go. So we're second. Yep, there's stall. There's a point. And there's two. And nice. Nice job, Trent. Nice job. Easy work. Are they still rolling?
Yeah, it's only 14 points right now. He needs another point.
Well, he doesn't need it, but yeah, he'll take it. Well, yeah, because I guess
if you want,
yeah.
Well,
because the riding time point's locked up, so right now you're at 15.
Right. Assuming I was assuming he was going to get out of he was going to get the escape point there. So now
you don't get that riding time point until the period's over too. So
right,
you don't get that until the match is over.
So he's only got 13, so he needs another takedown.
Yeah.
Which he'll get.
Well, actually, he only needs one. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't just get a random point unless there's another stall.
There it is, fellas. Technical fall. Brothers are just.
We're about to watch it. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, there it is right there. Yeah. Good night.
Oh, nice job, Trent. All right, I see some electric guitar, or some air guitar, and some raising the roof.
Yeah. Come on, bring it back to. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. He's kind of. There's the raise the roof.
And yeah, there's the guitar.
Yeah.
Love it.
A little bit more dude than he was last week, but last week he was fired up.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, he was.
I guess you know your place, right? Know your audience.
Right. Exactly. Man. Yeah, they're rolling this match right along.
Yep.
Bonacorsi versus Trumbull. Let's go. So yeah, number 18, Trumbull. Well, actually, It's funny on state wrestling tweets 18, but on TV it says 16. So we'll just go in the middle and say Trumbull 17. How about that?
Yeah. So speaking of that, like I know baseball, there's a lot of different publications that do rankings. Is wrestling the same way?
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not one official source.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Intermat's probably the one that they use. That's probably the most.
Can y'all hear me?
That's probably the one.
Yeah, we got you.
But yeah, Intermat's rankings are probably the one that they use. But yeah, there's multiple publications that do rankings. Man, Tommy must be keep on getting phone calls, I guess.
Yeah,
that's all good. I think we can hold it down in the meantime. But interesting little start here. Shot at the leg, and
there we go.
There he is.
There you go.
Hey, so Tommy, we were talking. Yeah, it's all good. So we were talking. Leighton said that Trumbull's were ranked in two different ways. I think one was 17 and one was 16. Is because of the different sources. What do you guys typically use for that source?
I'm not sure, man. I think Intermat Scouts, Willie Saylor, he's reputable, and Flow Wrestling, they're pretty reputable too.
Gotcha.
I think Matt Scouts or Intermat's a little bit more personal. I think he has just the flexibility to dive a little bit deeper and kind of analyze things a little bit more than Flow Wrestling, because I think just a bigger company is harder to kind of dial in on stuff like that. But I think they both do a good job.
Yep. Oh. All right.
So they just threw up that graphic, freestyle. Is this considered freestyle wrestling right here that we're watching?
No, it's folk style. Why is that?
They just threw up a graphic, so I'm just asking too many questions. But
Bonacorsi was the Bonacorsi was the U23 national champion.
Yeah, freestyle. So I was just I know like in the Olympics there's like Roman Greco and stuff like that, but I don't really know the difference in them. That's just I just gonna need to dive in and learn more about it. Springfield, Nebraska.
Let's go. Come on, Trumbull. Yep. Sounds like we got nothing after one.
Yep. Hey, Tommy, did you see last week where Trumbull, after his match, he enlisted in the military, in the Army? Did you see that?
Man, I didn't. My daughter started acting up right around his match, man. We had to get her out of there. She was getting tired and sleepy. And
gotcha.
Beating us up, so we kind of had to get out of there. But I saw, man.
There it is. They're actually showing it right now.
Yeah, there you go. Man, I'm pretty good tonight. I'm kind of.
Yeah, you're kind of calling it.
Yeah, took the oath of enlistment.
My dad was a Marine in the Army and the Marine, so
yeah, I was in the Navy.
Big time. That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah.
I always said it was either school or that for me.
You made the right move. School's much better.
I was a Class 2 sniper on Call of Duty last night.
There we go. I knew it was coming.
Hey, Layden, that's me, man. That's me too.
I'm a sniper guy. I love it.
Warzone?
Yeah. Love Warzone.
Yep. Same. I play a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Rebirth or Battle Royale?
Battle Royale.
Yeah, I like Battle Royale too. The strategy part of it. Oh man, he's tacking up some ride time.
Yeah,
right?
he is.
Serious riding time.
Yeah, he's almost over a minute now.
So Jesse, Jesse had a question for you, Tommy. While Trumbull's riding, do you see yourself coaching when your competition career is done?
Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm kind of bad with planning stuff out. I'm kind of just living in the moment right now. I've always said I wanted to coach, but I see what Pat and Adam and Timmy and Kevin and those guys go through on a daily basis, and I'm like, it's kind of tough, man. It kind of wears on you mentally, takes you away from your family, stuff like that, and not in a way that's detrimental or anything like that, but it's very time consuming and heavy on the mind and body, man. So I don't know, but that's always been a goal of mine.
Well, and though too, you also have to buy like 4 or 5 really fly suits in order to sit on the bench beside Pop and Coach Hall. So
that's very true. Luckily, I got a few suits myself, so I wouldn't have a terrible start. I have a good little base.
Okay, what about if you didn't maybe like do it like at a high school or college level, what about just like training and stuff like that? Like is that
what's that? I think my phone was breaking up some.
Oh, I was just saying if you didn't get into like coaching as far as like real like at a college or a high school, what about like training and stuff like that?
Like how long am I going to continue to train?
No. Like if you didn't get into coaching, like at a college or a high school, what about like coaching and training a wrestler, like, or wrestlers, like at an academy or something like that, like a training facility?
I don't know. I've always seen myself in that light, but I don't know, man. I've been around the sport for a long time. I love it, but I almost like sometimes I think about like, what if I stepped away from wrestling, like to see if I was good at something else or something like that. And not to say that I will, but I'm just a guy that kind of thinks outside of the box and kind of not accepts the status quo sometimes. But wrestling's my heart, man. That's what I do. Yeah. That's what I love. So I don't know. We may see me on the sideline or a bench here soon in a couple of years. Never know.
I'll definitely be like, I know that guy. I did a podcast with him one time.
There we go.
I like being in the arena last week. I didn't see Trumbull's headgear, but he's got that slobbering wolf. I like that one. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So Tommy, from a technical side, do you see anything here? Do you see a reversal here? I think which is what Pitt's coach is looking at.
No, because with the reversal, you gotta establish control. Like
he doesn't even have a hand on him.
He doesn't.
And it doesn't really
when
have
Trumbull has the leg.
When he
Trumbull
sits right there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Trumbull grabs that trail leg, and then it's just hard from there.
And best case, the wrestler only has one arm on him. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's not behind him too. So hooking a leg or something like that, controlling the guy's hips, getting behind him, that constitutes as a takedown or a reversal. And he wasn't. He's close, but he wasn't there.
So did they throw the brick on that? I missed that. I was looking at the screen.
They did.
They did.
They did.
How many of those do you get in a match? Because I know Pop threw one against Virginia. Is it a 1? Is it a 2? Like, is it like football where if you get 2 and you win them both, you get a third? Like, how does that work?
I think you get 2, and if you win them both, you keep them. But if not, I'm almost positive you keep 1 if you win them both.
Okay. Yeah. And again, I just need to dive deeper, but.
Yeah, and don't quote me on that because
that's fair.
I've been out of the folk style game for a little bit, so
I'll be like, Tommy Gant said it's this way. It better be this way. I'm gonna go on Twitter. Like that. I'm gonna go on Twitter. And said Tommy said.
All right, here's where Trumbull does good. Oh, okay.
Did Von Corsi go neutral?
No. Trumbull. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he must have.
Corsi went neutral.
How
much time's left?
55 for us. Yeah, 55. Yeah.
Trumbull's got to be active, and when you're up a point, man, and guys gonna shoot on you, you got to control those ties.
Well, because Trumbull rode the entire second period, so I'm sure that probably went into his decision.
Yeah. Right.
So
which is smart. I don't blame him, but me, I'm more of a stubborn guy like Wenzel. I probably would have went down right there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Trumbull, wrestle. Nice.
Who got that? Oh man, we got
stall on us.
Okay, so we got one.
He's fine. No, there's only 20 seconds left. Yeah, he's fine.
And his right time point secured. So he
needs a takedown.
Keep moving.
Just take down the tie.
He called it stalemate.
Stalemate. We'll take it.
Pop's getting into it. I love
it. Pop said no.
No. All right, looking good unless something crazy happens. It don't take much to flip the script.
Nice. Good job. IT, good job.
That's awesome.
Wow. A 2-0 match. 2-0. When you thought you seen it all. 2-0.
Nice upset. Nice upset.
Very nice. That's a big win. That's
an upset to us. But
like Ted was saying.
On the books.
No, the books is an upset.
Fair. If you're looking at the rankings, it's an upset, but But
and Trumple's one of the most unemotional guys too, which I love. Like, he's like you got Trent over there, like raising the roof, and you got Trumple just like walking off, after being number 6 in the country, just walking off. It's like
he acts like he's man. Yeah, I was gonna say that, and like he's been there, done that, right? Like they always say, act like you've been there before, and I think that's just kind of the way he rolls. So, hey, I like them both, though. I'm not mad at the Brothers of Destruction. There's a place for everything.
Sure.
That's what I was gonna say, though, man. I think it kind of takes charisma from the sport when we're always like, we won or whatever. But you think about like basketball, like why do fans watch it? They hit a 3-pointer, they're like,
you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
going crazy. You know what I mean?
Or they dunk over somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in your face.
Yeah. I'm here for the emotion.
I'm a fan of both too, though. I like it. I can dig it.
Yep. So.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. So just keeps everything exciting. Like think about if you never went to a wrestling match before and everybody won and just did this. You'd be like, this is kind of boring.
They call it
you
golf.
got Trent out there like this. Got people flexing. It gets fun.
Yeah. There's a reason why I go to wrestling and basketball and football and not golf. Like I want to,
exactly.
I want to see, I want to see the pump up.
All right, so let's see. I don't know actually who's wrestling for the heavyweight, so that'll be interesting. What's your thought on the heavyweight right now, Tommy? I know that's kind of a interesting conversation, really, because there's really 3 guys that Pop has kind of cycled through in the heavyweight.
I think, man, when you got an elite program, everybody you got on the roster is good, so it's kind of hard. Like, I could only imagine if that was me, but it's kind of hard for guys on the roster to kind of separate themselves when everybody's good. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a matter of getting the head-to-head, like wrestle off, and then putting guys in a tournament, just seeing who does better and kind of, I guess, looking at things from a different angle. Because sometimes, like historically, it's always been the guy that wins the wrestle off, right? Like he starts.
Right.
But now it's like the guy that does better in the tournament, the guy that has the better rank wins, the guy that has the conference wins because of the seeding and the RPI and all that stuff. So I don't know, man. It's definitely a nuanced situation, but
so and Preacher Man said it was Trayvon. No, and he just said sorry, not Trayvon. It's Tyree's wrestling. So Tyree 17-7 overall record versus junior Jake Slinger, who's 11-11. So sorry, Greg, I saw you were about to say something.
No, it's fine. You actually had real information. I'm just asking questions.
Go for it.
So when you say a wrestle off, that's like you take your guys and you kind of figure it out in practice, and like the king of the hill, whoever wins is in type deal.
Right, but a little bit more catered towards like an actual duel, like weigh in and everything. So like for our guys, I think they do like a morning weigh in and like a midday match. But basically, you wrestle everybody in the weight. They'll put like a bracket together. You wrestle everybody in the weight, and the guy that comes out on top was traditionally or historically the guy for the weight. But now with things being so complicated, the RPI, the ranking, the strength of schedule, all that stuff. Now it's a little bit more nuanced, right? So you gotta see who does better in tournaments, see who does better against ranked competition, see who diets better, see who's living a better lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's kind of complicated a little bit, but I think they're doing a good job of finding the guy, and I think they made a good decision thus far. I mean, look at 2018 when Tariq didn't win his wrestle off. Coach Pat started him anyway, and now the rest is history. 3-time All-American, third 3 times, So they got to be doing something right.
Yeah, sometimes this is a gut feeling, I guess, then, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, because, again, too, you're dealing with a coaching staff that's been there. Oh, man. Come on, Tyree. Yep. Definitely not the way we wanted to start, but,
No. Yeah, this is the guy that wrestled last week against Virginia, it looks like, right? Can't see his face. Yeah, I can't see his face. I don't know names yet, except for the middle 3, or about 4 of them. I know their names.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, when this guy wrestled against Virginia, it was a slow, methodical bleed out. It felt like that match last week. A little different than tonight. Ooh.
Come on, Tyree, get out of there. Slow, methodical.
Come on, Tyree. Work out.
Oh, no back points. Come on. There we go.
Got one, right? Or you have to get to a 4 count for it to count?
No, you got to get 2. You get 2, you get 2 points. 2 points, 4 count, 4 points.
Got it. So only on the evens.
You got it. Dang.
Man, he's got to get out of this. God, big boy's just laying on him. He's like, get out of this.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes.
Nope.
I was like, why didn't they blow it earlier? Like, both of them were out like a good second before he blew the whistle.
Yeah.
So for Tommy, where your body has to be in, like, so if your arm, like, is it when they say inbounds, is it like feet?
Any part?
Because if you have your arm in the air, so if your finger is
the inbound,
but it doesn't have to be on, it just inside the line.
If I'm not sure about that. I was also questioning that too. But as soon as a body or the phalange or whatever touches, you're out too. So it doesn't matter then at that point. On the short side.
Reversal. Reversal.
Yep, got him.
Nice reversal. All right, let's go ride this out.
Yeah, definitely needs to get some of that time. That's it.
And he's a North Carolina boy too. I like it.
From Charlotte, I think. Dark Horse. Something like that.
Get him down. Get him down, Tyree. Come on, Tyree. Get him down.
He's close. Jeez. Man, it takes a lot of effort.
Nice. Roll around. Get back points. Yep, get on top of him. Just like Tommy was saying, get that weight on him. Nice. Yeah, he's definitely gonna ride this out.
Yep.
Make him carry that weight.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still going to be about like 15 to 20 seconds short on the ride time.
I think he got under a minute, but we'll see.
Oh, it's definitely under a minute. It's definitely under a minute.
Oh, okay, you're saying 14, 15 seconds total. Okay, I thought you were saying like a minute, 14, 15 seconds.
No. I meant the pit guy is still an advantage on the ride time, but it's down significantly.
Right. I got you.
Again, if they just put the clock up there for me, that's all I'm asking for at ESPN. Just put the ride time clock up there for me.
All right, come on, Tyree.
Get out of this. No, come on. Don't let him on top of you.
Okay, you got it.
Yep. Ugh.
You got it right here.
Yeah, he's good now. Is that a stall?
No, not yet.
Like, I don't know what the referee's pointing at. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
Well, it's kind of like all right, what's about to happen? Oh, wow. Sheesh. That was a heck of a slam.
That's some horsepower right there.
Yeah, but it don't count for nothing. It just looks good.
Well, yeah. Okay, now you have to get this.
That'd take a lot of it too.
No, I get it.
Escape.
You get style points, but that ain't gonna win you a match.
That's true. All right, Tyree is exhausted right now.
Yeah, he is. Oh,
almost makes you wish. Dang, look at the cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are like, oh Lord,
they bailed out. They're like, we're out. There's a lot of beef moving around over here.
A lot of sirloin out there, huh?
Yeah, you know it.
Yes, indeed.
There you go. Come on, hustle. There you
go. Arm hook. Got the hook. Man, good wrestling. Oh, nice takedown. Yep, caught up to you. Nice takedown.
Ted, I was. Yep, those are. I heard the same thing on that podcast. Yep, that was a good interview.
Yep, get that ride time below.
Yep.
And let's see if we can ride this rest of this period out.
Yep, put them about 43 seconds or so.
But Tyree will start off on top, so ride time hopefully won't really play much of a factor, but
no.
Hopefully. Ride time this much in. So yeah, it sounds like He goes 0, which means hopefully Tyree wrote it out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. Good. That's big.
Yep.
So, I mean, is down the call here, Tommy? I mean, bottom.
Yeah, you almost have to. Who was that for Pitt? Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, Pitt.
Yeah, against Pitt, you got to get that escape point because it's 2-6 right now, right?
Yeah, 5-2.
Nice,
5-2.
Yeah, you got to go down because then you put the match within 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you break out and escape, you get a takedown. Now you're tied. So.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you get a reversal, now you're only one away.
Keep forgetting about that reversal.
Yep. And you're taking riding time off the clock. Good. Shoot them out. Okay, come on.
Oh, all right. He finally broke loose there. All right. All right. So riding time shouldn't be an issue.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Great block. Great block, Tyree.
Nice.
Get those hips around.
Yep. There he goes. Exactly on cue.
Let's go. Nice, Tyree.
Yep. All right. Well.
I might lock it up. We'll see.
I was just saying that, so hopefully we didn't jinx it. But yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah. Looking good.
Especially at this point with the riding time.
He shut him off, man. He wants bonus points. Dang. I still can't get over Coach Hall's vest, man. What I love that vest.
It reminds me of that's nice. It reminds me of Back to the Future, asking him if he's in the Coast Guard.
Yeah. And Ted points out too that Tyree actually has 6 ranked wins this season, so very impressive.
Nice. Yeah, he's tough, man. He's a goer. Don't quit. You got no quit in him.
So how many if you're in like the top 25, 26, is that and you meet all the criteria, does that pretty much guarantee you a spot in nationals?
Yeah, but not exactly. So
okay.
Basically I think 29 guys qualify spots, and those spots go to their respective conferences. And then they have to wrestle for them too. So say the ACC gets 4 bids, and say Tyree's number 4 or whatever. If he doesn't qualify, he's probably more than likely the first one to get a bid. And then there's 4 more given out based on who lost. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So if number 4 lost, number 15 lost, and nobody else lost, then 31, 32 will get in. But if 4, 5, 6, and 7 lost, then nobody else, the lower guys don't stand a chance to get in through the selection process.
Yep. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, well.
So that's it.
Great win. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Can't complain too much. Yeah, great job by Tyree and Isaac for ending the night on a good note as well. So, especially a couple of the early ones in their tracks. Exactly.
What was the final? 27-9.
27-9. Yeah,
I think it was 27.
Sounds right. Because we were up by 11. So, yep. So anyway, so Tommy, first of all, thanks for coming on with us, man. Really do appreciate you joining us for this watch party, man. Any last comments for the those tuning in?
No, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, baby.
Yeah. Absolutely. And once again too, so just as a reminder, so coming up here tomorrow, we got our 2020 football season reaction video. Definitely make sure to check that out. And also too, guys, make sure to go support Tommy. And again, definitely, and again, Tommy, I know from all of us, your Wolfpack Nation, man, we definitely are cheering for you all the way, man. And
absolutely.
I know it says in your Twitter bio that you're going for gold, and definitely we want you to get that gold, man.
Yes,
so whatever you got to do, get it done, man.
So, you definitely made a new fan of me, so
that's right. That's right.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I had fun talking with you guys, man. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Absolutely, man. Look forward. Definitely. And I'll be in touch, Tommy. But definitely, we'll see if we can get Macchiavello on too. Maybe we could do something for the ACC tournament. So.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool, bro. Just let me know.
Will do. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you all so much again for tuning in. And make sure again to stay tuned with us. And hey, as always, go Pack, y'all. Big win, and we'll see y'all soon.
Go Pack.